Ever wonder if the devices around you, your phone, laptop, or even your fridge, are quietly blasting invisible radiation? I've spent weeks testing the top EMF detectors of 2026 in real homes, offices, and outdoor spots, and I'm ready to break it all down for you. I'll show you how each one actually performs in daily life, what works, what feels overcomplicated, and the one thing each device gets wrong. No fluff, no marketing spin, just clear, honest insights, so you can decide what's worth your money and what's better to skip. By the end, you'll know which EMF meter fits your lifestyle and which might just cause more confusion than help. Number 5. S8602 3-in-1 EMF. So I've been using this little EMF meter around the house, and it's kind of eye-opening in a low-key way. I didn't buy it to freak myself out, mostly just curiosity. I checked my Wi-Fi router, laptop, TV, even the fridge. You just turn it on, walk around, and it tells you when something's noticeably higher than normal. The alarm is actually helpful, especially if you don't really know what numbers mean. What I liked most is how simple it is. No setup, no learning curve, just point and check. What I didn't love is that it doesn't explain why something is high, so you have to use common sense and not panic. This is great if you're EMF curious or want basic awareness at home or work. If you need medical-level accuracy or hard data, this probably isn't your tool. Number 4. FNIRSI ERD10 4-in-1. It started with a simple argument about where to put the Wi-Fi router. One corner of the room felt off, but neither of us could explain why. That's when I picked up this little EMF detector I'd bought out of curiosity, not because I'm paranoid, just because I like knowing what's going on around me. It became part of my routine faster than I expected. I'd check the desk where I work all day, the car during long drives, even random spots in the house. It didn't tell me what to fear, just showed patterns, which was actually reassuring. The screen is clear and easy to read, even at night, which I appreciated. The only downside is that sometimes it gives more information that I know what to do with, and you have to remind yourself not to overthink it. I'd recommend it if you're curious and practical, but not if you want simple yes or no answers. Number 3. 3-in-1 EMF Meter. Ever wonder what's actually going on around you when your phone, Wi-Fi, and appliances are all running at once? I did, and that curiosity is what led me to use this radiation meter. I didn't change my routine, I just carried it from room to room, checked my desk, the TV area, even the garage. Over time, patterns started to make sense. Some places were consistently quiet, others spiked when certain devices were on. That alone made it useful in daily life. The best part is how clearly it shows changes, not just numbers. You don't have to stare at it for long to notice trends. The downside is that it can feel like too much information if you're not used to interpreting data. If you're curious and level-headed, this is a solid tool. If you want simple answers or peace of mind without thinking, it's probably not for you. Number 2. The HT627 3-in-1. I honestly think this kind of EMF meter is only useful if you approach it with the right mindset. I've used it enough to feel confident saying that. It's not something that magically makes your space safe, but it does make you more aware. I used it around my desk, near appliances, and in rooms where I spend a lot of time, and patterns started to show up pretty quickly. What I appreciate most is how fast and straightforward it is. Turn it on, move around, and you get immediate feedback without digging through menus. The color warning and buzzer help when you're not staring at the screen. That said, it's limited. It doesn't explain causes or solutions, so you have to stay rational. If you're curious and level-headed, it's helpful. If you're anxious or want definitive answers, I'd skip it. Number 1. FNIRSI GC03 3-in-1. I used the GC03 to check radiation levels around my home office. I placed it near my laptop, router, and a few other electronics. It gave immediate readings for nuclear radiation, electric fields, and magnetic fields. The alarm notified me when something crossed the set threshold, which made it easy to spot areas that might need attention. The strength is its all-in-one measurement. I didn't need multiple devices to see different types of radiation. The screen is clear and the readings are easy to track.
The downside is that the data can feel technical. Units like μSV per hour or milliwatt per meter squared don't mean much without context, so casual users might be unsure how to act on the results. This device is for people who want serious monitoring or work in environments where radiation matters. It's not for those who just want simple, safe or unsafe answers at home.
That's it for today's EMF Detector Roundup. If you're curious, I've added links in the description where you can read more or see the specs for yourself. No rush, just check them out when you have time. Thanks for hanging out and watching me test these gadgets. I hope it helps you make sense of all the options out there. Catch you in the next one.